loves. Hello, my loves. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Back. Or welcome to my ASMR channel. Before we get started with today's video, I just want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, NordVPN. For those of you guys who don't know what a VPN is or have never used one before, what are you doing? I mean, by all means, if you want your information leaked out for the whole world to see, then that's on you, baby. But if you're super cautious and want to protect your privacy online, then in my opinion, a VPN is necessary, you guys, and I'm going to tell you why. A VPN is a virtual private network. It protects your internet connection and your privacy online. It creates an encrypted tunnel for your data by hiding your IP address. So you are protected from hackers or people online trying to steal your information or trying to do anything, sus online. So with NordVPN, you guys, you get access to thousands of servers in 60 countries. So you can download games or watch TV shows that are not specifically available in your country. All you have to do is go on and choose a country that you want to access a server in, and there you go. You can download that game or watch that show as if you were there. Pretty cool, right? Also, you guys, NordVPN has amazing fast servers. It is confirmed to be the fastest on sending it off to your mom. I'm just typing because I like to keep notes. I like to journal everything. It's a way for me to be able to help you, okay? So you and Amber are friends, okay? And you guys have been friends since preschool. Wow, that's a long time. Both of your parents are friends. Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. And what is your relationship with her like? I mean, do you guys argue or get into like discussions like these often? Because I did hear it was a pretty heated discussion. Y'all have never gotten in an argument this big, okay? And what was the argument about? It was over a boy. Okay. So what is your friendship like with her? So you care about her, but she can be kind of mean. She talks about your appearance a lot. Honey, you're beautiful. I know you're talking about your appearance, and just the fact that you're telling me that she talks about your appearance. You are so beautiful. I meant to tell you that as soon as I walked in here. You have like the most precious features. Your hair is so beautiful. I love that haircut. So she also talks behind your back. High school girls. What? She doesn't let you have other friends. So she's jealous if you have other friends, okay? So she kind of wants to like isolate you, is what it sounds like. Okay, well, to be honest, honey, it sounds like a very unhealthy relationship. Have you thought about that? What are your thoughts on the way she is and the way she acts towards you? So you just feel okay, from what I'm getting at is you have been friends with her for so long that you're just kind of used to and I'm sorry to say it, but you're used to the emotional abuse. Okay. Yeah, I've seen situations like that before, all the time. I've been in a situation like that in my life before, so I definitely know what that feels like and how hard it is to get out of a relationship or a friendship like that. So, but I will tell you right now that does sound just like a very unhealthy friendship. So the first thing, my love, I feel like you need to do is, because I feel like you haven't accepted it, okay? I feel like you're very comfortable having her as a friend and you're used to it. But I feel like the first thing that you need to do is accept the fact that this is an unhealthy relationship and that it's taking a toll on you. I mean, I'm looking at your grades and you've been a straight A student since you started high school, and I mean recently, this last semester, your grades have been dropping. I mean, you're still very smart, I can tell. You take all AP classes except for one class. Oh, that's the class that you have her in. Okay. Do you guys hang out like outside of school? Oh, you just recently started to. So maybe that's why your grades are dropping. Why did you guys not hang out outside of school before? She was embarrassed of you because you weren't popular. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that now that you guys hang out and now that I guess you're somewhat popular, your grades have been dropping, my love, and it's taking a toll on you, and that's not looking very good. I mean, it's only one semester that, I mean, like I said, you're still passing. It's just you went from all A's to A's and B's. So I can tell that this whole relationship with her, with this friend, thing you need to do is accept the fact that this relationship is unhealthy, okay? Because let me tell you something. Number one, real friends will not talk about your appearance. It's one thing for a friend to tell you, oh, hey, you know, like you have eyeliner under your eye, or hey, you have a booger in your nose, you might want to take it out, or hey, you have something in your teeth. But for a friend, but for somebody to criticize your appearance or the way you look or the way you dress constantly, they're not doing it because they're your friend. They're doing it because they're jealous of you and because they purposely want to hurt you. So that's number one. Number two, a real friend is not going to get jealous of your other friendships. A real friend is going to be happy that you have other people that make you happy. A person who is jealous of your other relationships. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't mind if I turn this candle on, do you? You're not allergic or sensitive to scents? Okay, I'm so sorry, I forgot to ask you. This just always sets the mood for me. So, as I was saying, love. So, yeah, love, a real friend is not going to make you question your self-worth. You know what I mean? A real friend does not put you down, and they're not supposed to be there to lower your self-esteem, and it seems to me like that's what she's trying to do. You have to surround yourself with friends that make you feel good. A friendship shouldn't feel like hard work. You shouldn't feel like you're walking on eggshells every time you're around this person, you know? So I think that you need to really sit down with yourself and figure out if this friendship is worth the way you're feeling. So, I mean, I know you and her have been friends for such a long time, and that's amazing. But you have to really sit down and figure out if it's worth your mental health. And if you do feel like it is worth your mental health, then I think that you should communicate with her. Have you ever tried talking about the way she makes you feel with her before? You haven't? Okay, so maybe you should try that. If you feel like it's worth it, you should try talking to her and letting her know that the way she talks to you, the things that she says to you, the things that she does to you, it hurts you. And you know, maybe I'm not saying she does it without knowing. I'm sure to some extent she knows exactly what she's doing, but at least you let her know how you feel before you completely cut her off. Who knows, maybe she'll snap out of it, and if she really loves you, which if you guys have been friends for so long, I mean, I don't understand how you can go be friends with someone you've known practically your whole life and not love them, you know? I just think that she has some issues not related to you that she's dealing with, and she's rubbing her issues off on you. So if you feel like this friendship is worth, you know, working for, then I think that maybe you should try communicating with her. And also setting boundaries with her. I don't necessarily mean like cutting her off, you know, like I said, you're going to decide what you want to do and what's best for you. But maybe setting boundaries, you know, distance yourself a little bit and see how you feel. Who knows, maybe once you start distancing yourself from her, you feel so much better, and you feel like a weight is lifted from your shoulders and you feel great, and then there's your answer. So I would say, you know, just set some boundaries. that's going to eventually rub off on you. And looking at your grades here on the screen, I mean, Amber is clearly rubbing off on you in a bad way. And also, you know, just from experience, love, friends come and go, okay? It's very rare, and you can ask anybody who's out of high school. It's very rare for friends that you have in high school to stick around after high school. I mean, you're gonna meet so many new people after you graduate, when you're in college or university, when you start your job. You're gonna meet new people, you know, so I wouldn't worry about her too much. So yeah, just from experience, I mean, friends come and go, love relationships come and go. I know you mentioned that she's dating a boy that you like. I mean, like I said, boys, especially boys, come and go. Your education is way more important right now than a boy, and it just, in my opinion, I mean, he's dating one of your best friends. That just tells you a lot about him and about her too. But you know, I'm not gonna tell you who to keep in your life and who to cut off. That's completely up to you. I'm just offering my advice to you, okay? Alright, honey. Well, now that we talked about that, I mean, did you have any questions for me? Anything, you know, you want to ask me? Or maybe not necessarily about the situation, maybe about your grades or anything like that, or your school or college, anything like that? No? Okay, well, don't worry. Like I said, whatever we spoke about in here stays in here, okay? Don't you worry. And always remember, love, that the most important relationship is the one that you have with yourself, and just remember to be kind to yourself and love yourself, okay? Love yourself and respect yourself enough to cut off the people in your life that don't deserve your time and energy, okay? So you take and do what you want with this conversation, but I hope that I was able to help you out today. I hope that I was able to make you feel, even if it was just a little bit better. And you can go ahead and come in whenever you'd like, whenever you want to come talk to me. I'm always here, girl, okay? Alright, well, you can go ahead and get back to class now. It was